welcome back to Honey Love Tarot, where love can get a little sticky, but in a good way, right? We're going to go ahead on and get started. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you are new here, hey, welcome. I'm Honey. Please subscribe to the channel and become a Honey Bunches. I do have a few readings available, so if you would like to book with me, check the description box. All of the booking information will be down below. I also have a merch store, so if you're interested in buying anything, you know, Honey Bunches and supporting the channel, please do so. It's updated weekly, so I add new stuff in there weekly. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right. So we have bad reputation, bad karma, enforcer. Forces things on you, forces their way in. So you're dealing with somebody. This could be an ex, I don't know. But you're dealing with somebody that has a bad reputation. This person could be violent. This person could be controlling. I'm really sensing like double energy here, toxicity. But we're going to get into it. But Spirit is saying something is dead, over. This could be an ex with the bad karma, dead and over. It could be that the relationship itself is over and somebody's still holding on. Let's get it. All right, so you coming up as being single and independent from this energy. You may have already left this person. So I guess we could be coming up. This could be an ex. Single and independent, at peace, happy. Oh, all right. Leveling up, 10 of Pentacles. Give me one more, Spirit. Because this is good. All right. Emotionally fulfilled. So I think that person with a bad reputation, the bad karma, they like to force things on you and use this force to get their way, that toxic energy. I really feel like that's what you've left behind. So you've left something behind and you are moving forward. This is beautiful. All right, so you are single and independent from this person. You leveling up. You know, you out here, you able to take care of yourself independently. You are financially stable. It's as financially stable as one can possibly be when they are single and unattached, right? But with this Temperance card, you're going through a healing. You needed to heal from this situation, and I feel like you're either doing that or you have done that. Somebody's doing the work with the Sun card. The Sun card is the happiest card of the deck, you know. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So you may even be a mother. You may have a son. I'm seeing a family here and being emotionally fulfilled. All right, but we're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So not everybody wants to be married, but I do feel like if I'm reading for somebody that truly wants to be in a relationship, like a family dynamic, I feel like that is possible here. But we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it. We're going to get a little more information. But something is coming in fast. Something is happening fast. I feel like as soon as you cut this loose, if you have not cut it loose, as soon as you turn it loose, this bad stuff, this bad person, as soon as you turn it loose is when you get this. Or if you have already turned it loose, then this is what's coming. You know? Okay. Tell me about this 9 of Pentacles, Spirit. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here? Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles. Single and independent because you're leaving that toxic energy behind. You're moving away to calmer waters. If you have not left this toxic ass person, you need to. Spirit is saying do it, because as soon as you do it, your life gets better. Your life gets better. I feel like I'm talking to somebody that's If they're still in this situation, I feel like somebody is depressed. Somebody's probably feeling stuck in a situation. I really hope that you guys have already come out of this and this is just past energy. Because I see somebody, either they're already there or they're sure enough about to make a switch now. They about to make a switch. They're leaving something behind. They're moving on away from some bad karma, somebody with a bad reputation, some toxic ass person. This person may be violent. This person may like to fight, and this person may even have a bad reputation of fighting. This person may have a bad reputation of drinking too much. This person may have a bad reputation of doing some kind of drug that can kill, some kind of drug that's fatal. I'm not talking about weed. I feel like it's something heavier than weed. If this person has a drug problem, it's something heavier than weed. It could be heroin, it could be fentanyl, it could be anything, but I feel like whatever it is more than weed. This person has some kind of habit that could be fatal. Put it like that. Tell me about the Temperance card. Yeah. You know that it's time to be single and independent from this person. Your intuition is what told you that you need to be single and independent from this person. Your intuition is telling you if you don't leave this person, life is just going to get darker and harder, right? I feel like you really did not want to. It's almost like this person forced you to leave, because at this point, either you have to choose them or you have to choose yourself. You may even feel the need to protect a son. If you have a son, there's a need to protect your son from this person. Either this person could be violent towards your son, or you know that you need to leave because your son may try to protect you from this person. But it's something about protecting a son that's here. Yeah, you felt the need or feel the need to protect a son. Definitely. This is a choice that you know that you have to make. It's either I'm going to protect this person or I'm going to protect my child, my son. Because you're coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. That's usually a mother. Yeah. And the problem is that you still love this person. You love them, but you know that it's not going to work. You know that you have to make a decision. I feel like this is something that you have thought long and hard about. This is something that has given you anxiety. Because maybe you didn't want to be single and independent. You know, this could be a baby daddy. This could be a husband that you know and that you have to leave. But you also know with this bad karma, things are going to escalate if you don't leave. Tell me about the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, because you really want to hold on to your family. You really want to hold on to your family, but you know you can't. You know that something has to give here or it's going to get horrible. Yeah. You want to stay, or you wanted to stay. You really wanted to make it work. I feel like you tolerated a lot in this relationship because you wanted it to work. I feel like this was a marriage. If this wasn't a marriage, it's a family dynamic, right? So if it's not a marriage, it's a relationship where there's a child involved. So it's like we are a family, but somebody in this situation was violent. And you have to protect a child. This is a mother that needs to protect herself and her child from this spouse. She don't really want to walk away from a marriage though. And if this person has been violent with you, I don't feel like you've shared this with family. I feel like this is something that you've pretty much kept to yourself. But being on a break from this person, being away from this person, makes you feel better. You feel better when you're away from this person, and it's crazy because you really, although you may be, you may have an old-fashioned spirit where you really believe in marriage and you believe in a longevity of marriage. But this person that you're with or in a relationship with, this person is not the type of person that you can have that with. I feel like you knew that you had to make a change. You made a change. I feel like you may have hidden just how bad it was from the rest of your family for whatever reason. But now that you're away from this person, you're actually feeling good about yourself again. Or you will. Because I have the emotionally fulfilled card here next to the Four of Swords. It's telling me that when you are on a break from this person, when you're no longer fighting with this person, you feel better. You feel better. You may have been hesitant about leaving this person because you didn't think that you can make it financially without them. You may be like in between jobs or looking for jobs or looking for more stable work. But you're going to get it. And I feel like you've been second guessing yourself on if you made the right decision by leaving this person or not. And I'm telling you that Spirit is saying you have. Just going back and forward in your head about equal give and take, about working on something with this person. With the Two of Cups, you love this person. This is somebody that you feel close to, and you've been going back and forth in your head trying to make sure that you're doing the right thing or that you have done the right thing. Spirit is saying you have. Don't beat yourself up. This person is toxic. The person that you left or leaving in the past, leave them out there, because as you go on, your life gets better. Okay? I am confident that that's the message. Look, Queen of Wands, you leveling up. You leveling up. You're being passionate about life. You exploring and you learning how to be single and independent from this person. Spirit is saying that you're doing the right thing. Keep going. You will be blessed. I promise you that. Okay? I love you all. Good night. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Hit that like button if you do resonate with the video. Okay? I love y'all. Good night.